This video here specifically is an offer for you if you're looking for some deep dive transformational one-on-one coaching in your business. You need help. Like, you've watched the videos online, you've probably taken some courses, but you want to get on a one-on-one Zoom call with somebody who has some experience in the field or understands the minefield that you're walking through. So if you've been watching any of my videos, I am Keith Kalfas. I've built 2 six-figure businesses, including a personal brand online. We have 80 million views, 13 online courses, 4 published books. I've built my dream studio. I've done keynote talks all over the country, and I've made a significant amount of revenue by sharing knowledge online and monetizing it. Also, we do brand deals, sponsorships. I've learned a lot of stuff, and I've made a lot of mistakes. So if you are specifically in this field or just need help with YouTube, marketing your business in the form of video content marketing, I might be able to help you. Below in the link below, I've created a one-on-one coaching link, and it's moderately expensive, and it's like that specifically for a reason. So it's basically 5 90-minute Zoom calls. And just tell you right here, right now, it's $5,000. The last person who invested in this, we were actually able to get it done in 4.5 Zoom calls, and they brought their entire team on, and I coached their team how to, I did a whole deep dive basically on their YouTube channel, and they're a service business that also has a YouTube channel. And we, at the end, created a master checklist of exactly what to do. We went through thumbnail science. We tore apart everything in their channel, their tags, title research, the branding and colors of the video, the fonts. We analyzed everything and gave them a completely comprehensive overview and checklist of what to do and action steps, and they implemented it all in real time. And this stuff is not easy for me to do. It's my passion. I love helping people do this, but I'm talking, I'll go completely undivided attention on you and what's going on in your business. And if I can't help you, I don't want your money. I'll give your money back. Or I can point you to possibly the right person who can help you. So I have a lot of connections in the industry. I know some very savvy people when it comes to business owners, when it comes to social media, marketing, and YouTube. And I feel very blessed to have made a lot of connections. So maybe I can point you in the right direction. Sometimes, I'll tell you a quick thing. I have a friend who came to me. He's a good friend of mine. He makes way more money than I do. And I coached him. I coach a lot of people who make more money than me, by the way. It's knowing where to tap, right? This guy was having a problem in his business where the sales weren't rolling in, and normally they are rolling in this time of year, and he started to get panicky. And he called me up. And I thought about it. I let my unconscious mind reshuffle the deck. And a few days later, I called him back. I said, "Hey, brother, this thing that you've been stressing about." He goes, "Yeah." I said, "I figured out what the answer is." I said, "No." I said, I didn't say that. I said, "Can I make a suggestion?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, my hallucination is, because I don't want to prescribe anything to him." And I told him this very, very, very simple thing. And as soon as I can't make any promises to you, but in this specific case, because I have established a rapport with this guy, I was able to identify what the issue was, and I spoke it very briefly. And as soon as I said it, he said, "I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go." And I was like, okay. What I said to him, I'm not going to tell you what I said, because it won't be calibrated to you. I'll tell you, I'll give you a hint. It was a resistance in his mind, and it was happening unconsciously. And it was like the toothpick that was holding the one big domino. We removed that toothpick, and it just knocked over all the other dominoes. And he called me back the next Monday. I'm sorry. He said by the next Monday, 5-6 days, they had sold, I think it was $160,000 to $180,000 in closed work on the books, and his business just took off. It would have anyways, but it was the delay because of the sticking point in his unconscious, right? And I was just able to identify that one thing. Now, I don't even know if I could take any credit for that, but he gave me all this credit. He's like, I want to hire you. Can you coach me? I'm like, bro, this one's on the house. I mean, we're cool. So, but that's a little type of things when you do coaching for a long time. I've been coaching people since 2015. I started out at $50 an hour, and I got flooded with phone calls to the point where it was insane. So, if you just want a one-on-one coaching call, you just want to talk to me on the phone, it's $125 for 30 minutes. It's $250 for an hour. Go to keithkalfas.com/call, and that one's non-refundable. I will try my best to help you with anything or point you in the right direction. I have helped start over 10,000 businesses. But anyways, if you want 5 90-minute deep dive coaching calls, it's $5,000. And we'll dive deep into you, and you can also have access to, you can have all the recordings as well. And we can also use AI to record everything and create deep dive intensive kind of like show notes with bullet points that you can reflect back on. And you can, so what I do is when I hire a coach, I mean, I've spent $5,000, $2,500, $13,000 on a coach. Like, I'm not just pulling this out of a hat. I do this myself, right? I've invested tens of thousands of dollars in flying around the country. I invest in education all the time. So sometimes if somebody says to me it's $5,000, I might go, whoa, or I might go, I have to figure out a way to do this, right? It just depends on where you're at, right? So, and trust me, if you wire me $5,000, all your payment info is secure. If you want a refund, I don't care about that. But I mean, as soon as I see $5,000 come through, I'm not like, oh, cool. I'm like, oh. Not towards you. I'm just like, okay, here. Like, first, my stomach's gonna drop because I'm gonna be like, all right, now my nervous system will get ready, and then I will contact you probably within a couple hours as soon as I see it, and then we will immediately open up email. A phone call conversation. We'll get the call scheduled, and then we'll jump on and we'll get to work. I mean, I'll roll up my sleeves for you because I really, 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 really care. 4 reallys. Really, 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 really care. So, and I want to see you get results. I'm not responsible for your results. I'm not responsible if you don't do anything, but I definitely don't want your money if you're not going to take any action. And I can't promise you anything, but if you need help with your social media, your marketing, if you have some deep cybernetic feedback mechanism loop happening that's stopping you from having a breakthrough in content creation, marketing, we do sales pages, we do funnels, we do copywriting. You know, I don't specialize in that stuff, but I do know how to do all of it. So I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I know I'm an expert at something that I'm not. But I think that my true expertise is being what we call the empathetic witness, which means I can clearly listen to what's going on in your business, in your marketing, and I can listen openly and fully and clearly with my whole heart, mind, body, spirit, and soul, and truly take in for a long period of time everything that's going on with you, so you can really get it all out. And I very carefully listen, and I listen, and I listen, and I really care, and I'm feeling the gross, subtle, and causal stages of consciousness and where you're coming from at the deepest level to help you find out, like, this is kind of scary stuff, right? Like, what is your real intention and purpose, and trying to pull up the layers, because you might just be scared and needy and you just want to figure out how to make money so you can be significant. Or so, you know, it could be like a life coaching freaking thing. I'm not a qualified certified life coach. I can't help you with that. I'm not a therapist or any of that stuff, so I'm definitely not a therapist. But marketing, when I hired a brand expert, this guy is Chris Beltran. It seemed like a lot of money, but as soon as we got on those calls, bro, I'm like, this is amazing. This guy's a genius. He's a branding expert, right? And there was parts where I was getting frustrated and I was embarrassed. I cried a little. I'm like, what is going on? He laughed. He goes, this is what we call it. It's a joke in our world. We call it brand therapy, because when you really start pulling up the floorboards and digging to figure out what makes your business tick, what makes you tick, why do you do what you do in your marketing, what are the real reasons behind, and why do you pick this color and this font and this tone and all these things, and who are you really trying to help? And sometimes when we feel all the layers, we find out that you actually love just helping people for real, but there's this part of you that's stuck, that's afraid to make a lot of money, right? I have some of that going on, right? I had that really bad for a long time. You're just terrified to make a lot of money, but you actually love helping people. So the money sustains the message, and we get a stack of undeniable evidence in your nervous system that says that, hey, everything is okay. You're going to do the right things, and when you make a lot of money, you can donate money to homeless people and to orphans, and you can do whatever you want to do, right? But you're selling is serving. You're serving people, and the money allows you to sustain the message. If you're financially stressed out because you're not making enough money, what amount of money will make you feel safe, right? And we get that predetermined amount. There's so much stuff. I don't want to talk your head off forever. Anyways, if you want to sign up, great. If you don't want to sign up, great. If you want to watch more of my videos, great. If you want to watch other videos, great. Whatever you do, I hope you do something. I hope you build your business and live all your dreams. And there's an inner candle flame in you that never flickers. And I wish all the best of honor and success for you. I honor you, and I wish you all the best of success. And so if you want to get started, go to the link below. It's not a fancy sales page or anything. It's literally an offer. You click it. As soon as you sign up, you send me money. I get the money. If you're uncomfortable and you want to break it up into some payments, that's fine by me. I don't care. I've been ripped off before. I've been ripped off a couple times, not a lot, and it doesn't feel good. It's really aggravating. So when somebody wants a refund from me, like I send them their refund immediately, or as soon as I get the email, I sit down in my office, I say, hey, here's your refund. And then I ask them, hey, is there anything I can help you with? Anything going on? Do you want a different type of program? Can I point you in the right direction? But I don't even ask those questions until I've actually refunded them first, because one thing I despise is when you want your money back and then they try to talk you into keeping your money and well let's keep your money and try to keep you in the program, or let's try to take your money and I don't want to trigger you or anything, or to keep some of that money and like, bro, give me my money first. This is my issue, and then we can talk. But every email that goes by, or I'm sorry, I'm turning this into something else, but I'm just gonna do it. Every hour that goes by that you don't give me my money back, I had something recently. I think what was this, like 12, 15 grand I was signing up for I won't get too deep into it, but I realized that the offer wasn't for me yet, because I want to enroll in this offer in the future for my coaching, but I was already finishing something I had started. And so they, it was weird. It was like, as soon as I gave them the deposit, I was like, oh, wait a second. This is actually not right now. I need to do this in a few months. And they're like, oh, we already transacted the deposit. I was like, well, just refund it real quick. I can't do this right now, right? What's funny is I'm telling you this, there's something in my subconscious mind saying, don't say that, because then that'll put resistance in their subconscious mind so they don't buy. Good. If it's doing that for you, then that means you shouldn't, and you should not, and you should not. Go do something else. Doesn't matter to me. That's how open and transparent I am right now. But it took like 6 weeks for me to get my money back, right? And then I got my money back, and then they charged me another $3,500. I go, what the hell is going on? It was like, oh, we enrolled you into a subscription for $3,500 a month. I'll go, what the hell is going on? And American Express was telling me, hey, do you want to open up a dispute? I'm like, no. These people are cool. I trust them. It was probably a mistake in their billing software. And it actually was. and they're just busy, right? $3,500 may not be a lot of money to them or whatever, right? And so then they apologized. They refunded my money, but I was going back and forth emailing for 6 weeks. So, but I got my money back. I never opened a dispute because I knew it was actually just a mistake, right? And so, but stuff like that happens. So for me, I'm like, I go look in the mirror. I'm like, don't put your credit card anywhere unless you're 100,000% sure that you want this and it's not a freaking subscription. And if it is a subscription, you can cancel at any time. It's just really, really clear. You just cross your T's and dot your I's before you actually buy something, right? Or invest in something. So, my reputation online is everything, and I have a phenomenal rating with Stripe and with PayPal and Kajabi and all that stuff. So anyways, anytime you freak out and you want your money back, that's fine. I don't care. Your success means way more to me, but don't take advantage of me. I've had people take advantage of me way too much in my life financially, and I've had to grow a backbone and draw my line in the sand. That's my stuff. Anyways, I want to help you for real. We'll do deep dives, and I'll let you talk my ear off, talk my head off. We'll take extensive notes, and I'll do everything I can to possibly help you. Click the link below and sign up. It's $5,000, and you can download as much of my brain as possible of all the 15 years of knowledge of lots of failure, and then some expertise and some wisdom. Here's what I'm great at. Well, I can't say that. Here's what I think I'm good at. Public speaking. I'm a keynote speaker. I get paid thousands of dollars to speak on stage and travel around the country. I've done a lot of talks. If you need help with YouTube, online, if you need help with Kajabi, we have like at least 140 different pages going on in Kajabi. We've really got Kajabi down. I can help you with that. I can help you with your marketing and designing and creating online courses and offers and things like that. And really be a sounding board for you as well. I myself, I have a coach. I don't hire him now, but I was paying him $1,000 an hour. And I remember walking out to sit down right here and telling my wife, hey, I just wired a guy $1,000 to talk to him for an hour. And she's like, $1,000? I was like, trust me, this is the dude. That call was worth $10,000 to me. And I made my $10,000 ROI. I actually made money off that $1,000. So I hired him again and again. And I bought his course. I've spent thousands of dollars with this coach, and it's made me tens of thousands of dollars. That was a good return on investment. I've also dropped $3,000, I won't say who, on a course. The guy's marketing was fantastic. Everything was saying was directly aligned to the problems I was having in my business. It was like, this is too good to be true. And when I bought his course, I don't know why. I got to take some blame or I'm taking responsibility. Maybe I just wasn't ready. I mean, I listened to this entire course, everything in it. It was like at least about 40 hours of content. And this high-level internet marketing genius, his course was like 40 hours of psychobabble bullcrap. It seemed to me. I'm like, did this guy just create a whole bunch of stuff on ChatGPT and then just kind of like make it all up as he went? Or is this stuff real? I don't know why, but I'm mad at this guy till this day. But I don't want to blame him because I keep blaming myself. Like, there has to be something I did wrong. So when I get time, I'm going to open up the course and go through it again just to make sure that it's I'm talking your head off. I'm just letting you know that I know what it feels like to invest money online and invest money with somebody. I'm a real person, or anybody for that matter. And so if you're ready and now's the time, go ahead and do it. None of this was planned. It's not some weird psychological sales pitch to get you to want to do it. And if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But there's no buts. I'm getting back to work. Peace.